So recently, Glorilla came out and spoke out against 50-50. She believed that it should be 50-50 in a household. That woman shouldn't solely just depend on a man to just do every single thing for them. Because one day, what if they're no longer together or, living in the same household? She should be able to pull her weight to some degree. What's your take on 50-50?
I think 50-50 is situational. Most people right now, most relationships right now, I guarantee you is doing 50-50. Because when you factor in inflation, not many people have the luxury of saying my husband is going to work and I'm going to chill at home. So most relationship right now, I believe, is 50-50. But I'm of the opinion that if you as a man could do it and you can do 100%, you should with certain conditions. The condition is not you don't just have a trophy wife that's at home who's my husband is making all the money. And if you do, that's on you and that's on your pockets. But there has to be contributions and certain things you can't put money on. There are certain things you can't put money on. If one you paying the bills and she taking care of the kids and you're not that active with the kids and stuff like you just bringing in the bacon, that's no, that's fair because kids are a lot of work. When it comes down, if she manages, like there's niggas who make the money and then the wife fucking stash up. She put the money where they need to be, and that she can invest the money, or she can do. She does things to the money to make to better both of y'all. For sure, you can do that. But when it comes to 50-50, it's not black and white like most people think. Glorilla said, when it comes down to it, is like you have to be able to stand on your own. If you break up or something happens at the end of the day, if you ain't got no job, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, then where you gonna stand at? What are you leaving with? But when you're in a relationship, relationships are supposed to be like, especially if you're married. If you're just in a relationship, for sure. But if you're married, that's different than just being in a relationship. If you're married and stuff like that, there's more that comes down to it. If you're talking to somebody, you just in a relationship with somebody and y'all living together, definitely for sure, both of y'all 50-50. There's no ifs ands about it. When you get married, this that and other stuff, because relationships, if it's like pre-planning to
Get married.
to get married type shit. You feel me? Maybe you might be living with the person because it's cheaper. You might be you saving some money and stuff like that. But I feel if you living with somebody and you just in a relationship, yeah, marriage should be the goal at the end of the day. And then marriage at the end of the day comes is a contract too that you sign and the other person sign that if we break up and stuff like that, we split what's there if you get a prenup or not. And then in most cases, the women get the bulk of the shit. So if as a man for sure you have to be working. There's no if ands about it. As a man, I don't give a damn what you do. You have to be doing something. As a woman, I think it's a little different. This might be misogynistic, or this might be a little backdated and stuff like that. But with women versus men, I think if y'all got kids factor into it. If y'all don't got kids, then what's the excuse? What are you doing at home all day? What do you like? What are you working towards? What are you doing? If y'all don't got kids, you're not taking care of shit. Then so then that helps both of us. That helps both of us. You know, we can stack up for when we have kids, and we can do all of this stuff. I personally, in my any situation I get into, I want somebody, even if I got the money, to say I can take care of the home. My wife done got to work, but you gotta show me that you don't deserve to be working, and you have to. There has to be certain things that
Bring to the table.
bring to the table that I can say, you know what, I fuck with that, so you don't gotta work.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
At what age do you remember becoming a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo?
At what age? I'm not really a fan of Cristiano or Messi. I'm a fan of Chelsea. I'm a fan of if you play for Chelsea, I'm a fan of you. If you don't play for Chelsea, I don't really give a crap about you. But there's things like you can be there's things that factor into you liking somebody over the next person that they ain't got. But when I started watching Cristiano probably we were in what that I remember probably like ninth grade when he was with Manchester United, and then I remember my the summer he went to when he transferred to Real Madrid. I was he went to Real Madrid and he did it. He when he went to Madrid, he scored. He played his ass off. With me, when it comes down to club competitions, I think in all of the club tournaments and everything, Cristiano has excelled because Cristiano has proved himself in not just the Premier League. He's proved himself in Serie A. He spent almost all his career in La Liga, and then recently he went to uh, Ligue 1 in
Liver.
France.
Right.
He playing for PSG, and Ligue 1 is not the most competitive league in the
League.
world.
So it's more
So
so returning there. Get an
exactly,
easy check.
getting a check, and come on. So that has to factor into the GOAT conversation. When Cristiano played in the Premier League, I think the toughest league in the world, Cristiano, he was the best player in that league. Yes, when Cristiano played in La Liga, he was, I think, the best player in La Liga. But a Messi fan would say Messi was the best player in La Liga. But if you look at comparison, it's really difficult to tell the two apart. He played on the greatest team. He has the most Champions League trophies. Cristiano does than Messi. Feel me? So if we looking at factors and what I consider the GOAT, I still think Cristiano, but the World Cup trophy being the most prestigious trophy on the planet, that's the one up. So I'll get the one up, I'll give to Messi. But if I'm saying GOAT, I still stick by Cristiano.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay.